Hello. I want to address the wall situation. Like, I don't know if you can see, I don't think you can see the whole thing, so we're gonna just explore it. I'm just gonna look at my monitor and like show. This is When Life Gives You Tangerines, one of my favorite K-dramas of all time. You should watch it, it's very good. Made me cry, which doesn't usually happen. This is Baby Doobie, duh. This is The Demon, The Book of Us, Day 6. It's an album. You should stand Day 6. They're incredible. I love them. This is Wave you can see it, but up is There's a Wave to Earth. This is Totoro. This is Omori. This is Leve. This is Life is Strange. Play Life is Strange if you have no idea what Life is Strange is. This is a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse poster that was like made in, I don't know if it was China or Taiwan or Singapore. I don't know. It's like, I think it's China. They made this poster for the exact movie. This is Adrian Linker's. I don't know what song is this, but like it's the album poster. This is just Strawberry Shortcake. What else can you see? There's like Ponyo here and a draw and like something. Oh, there's like Conan Gray. You can see him, but Conan Gray is here. Anyways, hi, welcome to this new series that I decided to make because I just wanted to sit down and talk at night. And I decided to call it the Moonlight. No, not the Moonlight Talks. Because, we call them Midnight Talks or Midnight Talks. So I was like, I'm so smart. I'm just gonna like put my name on it. Also, my hair is looking crazy. Anyway, this is just something I wanted to do for fun, for no reason. I just wanted to do it. Also, it's so hot and I have my hair down. It doesn't look really good, so I might tie it later on. You never know. So, today we're gonna talk about, I mean, as you can see from the title, I wanted to talk about this because it's been bothering me for the past two, I think, for the past year actually. So, if you want a little bit backstory, I think I'm gonna tie my hair. Also, I just decided to decide it without like saying anything, without talking, with a microphone in my hand. The light is dimmed, like not a very good camera, but I was like, yeah, this is a vibe, you know? This is a really good vibe. I might buy another camera, no, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't like my webcam that much. I didn't want to use my phone. So no, don't do that. So yeah, just like my even if it doesn't do good, I just wanted to like have something where I talk and speak a lot. And this was the only thing that I could think of. Even though like podcast has like such a tainted name these days, and it makes me mad. Cause like you have, if you think of podcast, when people think of podcasts, they're like, oh yeah, the bald dudes telling you how they should be sigma males and whatever the fuck that is. Oh my god, like that was so annoying. Is he arrested? I think he is. Thankfully, rightfully so. And there's like, I don't know if you get it, but like there's Islamic ones telling you women, women don't deserve to do anything in their life. Just them breathing is like a sin on its own, and that's like crazy. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about my my concerns concerns something I've been feeling for this past year, like ever since I finished college, and even when I was in college, I was like thinking about it, and I was like, ah, man, I don't know. Anyways, did I show you Amori? Did I say it when I was like doing? Did I say, oh my god, Amori? Yeah, Amori is a good game. But like, I tried to play it again, but I was like, ah, this is too much. Just too much of a mental thing. Anyways, today I'm just gonna give you like a little bit of backstory. That's so American. I'm not even American. I don't know. I said it like that. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so this started back on in like fourth grade. How old was I? I was 8 probably. In fourth grade, I started having this I don't want to call it hyperfixation, Loki. I just liked acting. I started liking acting. I was like, oh my God, I want to do this. And like I don't remember. Okay, so just to preface, I have a very bad memory. So like, I just remember seeing scenes that happens in my life. So I'm not sure. So in fourth grade, I don't know how it started with acting. I pretty okay. If if I was in fourth grade, it was 2014 probably, or yeah, 2014. I don't know if I got into K-pop at that time or it was the year after, but like I liked K-drama and I don't know. Anyways, okay. I basically how like the word got to know the word. Like my environment got to know how I'm like why I like acting and such. It was probably because I did this sketch. I need to explain it to you, but like without it's like a very why it made people laugh because it was like very culture heavy and like in culture heavy in like a funny way. So it's like when someone says like, "Oh, remember what we used to do?" That and it's like so basically the sketch. I was like acting like five characters at once. I would be like, so imagine an 8-year-old. Actually, that was like I was very intelligent for that. I ate at 8-year old. Anyway, basically it starts like I'm a grandma, like I'm making couscous. If you know the Moroccan dish called couscous is like this. What do we call couscous? What is it? What is the type of? I'm just gonna show you a definition probably. Anyways, it's like it has vegetables and meat, and it's like really pretty, but hot take. I don't really like it. For one, the reason is I don't really like steamed vegetable and like the taste of almost died. That's my ancestors getting to me and they're like, what? What do you mean you don't like it? Wait, what is it called? I don't know the name in English, but like it's very like it's not butter, similar to butter that they use in it, and I really don't like that, and just doesn't taste good to me. So don't attack me for that. This is my opinion. I like other stuff, obviously, because I'm a human. I can like and don't like stuff. Anyways, so basically it started as a grandma. Grandma is like stirring to make couscous. You like add water, keep like after steaming the couscous, you add water, like they start mixing, and she's like singing this song, this like really old song, and like to make it seem funny and like me like sounded like a grandma. I would do I would do this. I would like hey, hey, and then like make it sound like I'm a grandma. So that did well, and like she's sitting while like making the couscous, and like her husband, oh shit, her husband comes and he's like, "What's for dinner?" And so it's like this. I swear, I did it like this, and everyone would like die laughing. Like they were like banter. Loki's based on my grandparents because they would banter all the time, and still do to this day. So, um, they would banter, and they have like 3 or 4 kids. I'm not sure. One is a girl, like she's a businesswoman, and she's like talks to you, and she's like speaking in French, which by the way, I can't speak French. It's my second language. I can't speak it well, but I had to add that, and it's like she adds a little bit of French words, like talking on the phone. She has her own business and stuff, and like she's talking on the phone and like being like, work. And there's one like who's obsessed. There's the daughter who's obsessed with makeup and like just like looking cool and stuff. And I think there was another. Okay, so there was a son. I think there was a son, and he was like stupid as fuck, and he was like, huh, huh. It's like that one, that one meme with that guy. Huh? That was how it was. I think I like just would play this and this and this, like the banter between the family, and I'm just one person, and like I was doing a one man show in front of people, and they would die laughing, and everyone loved it. And like I was like, oh my god, this is like fun. So just to tell you this, I was a not now. I was a very quiet kid, and like I was not very like sociable and stuff. And like I was very annoying. I was this nerd, not nerd in the sense of I was good at studying. I sucked actually. I was like a nerd in terms of like I liked anime like that, but I didn't really tell anyone. I was just good coped up in my room with my very small Samsung phone. Though like this, okay, you see my hands are really small, like this size, which caused me an eye infection at one time because I was still so addicted to it and I would watch it and I was like, ah. Which actually, I don't think that is well, that was the reason why I started wearing glasses because I started in sixth grade. Or that's another story. Anyways, that was like I was like, oh, fun! This is fun, and like my parents saw that I was having fun. But the thing is, I really wish they would like supported me more, like made me go here, made me go there. But I really didn't go anywhere, and the school. Okay, so I have something rant about. We had this teacher in school that was like in charge of arts and stuff, and he was the one who like would put kids in plays in school and stuff. He didn't put me. He like put me in one. It wasn't even his part. Okay, I don't remember him putting me in any place, and he would like just tell me, "Oh, you're very talented," but never put me in anything. That was really annoying to me because he was just we would just talk and not put me in anything. The thing with this is, as I said, I was a very quiet child. I was very like shy and quiet, but like I wouldn't get shy like in stage. I do what I have to do in stage because it was something I liked and I was like very confident in it. So like that's what I did. But he really didn't do it. And I graduated elementary school, middle school, sorry. Middle school and I was like, oh, wait, I have to tell about this, but you will never find it probably in ninth grade for the Americans. Ninth grade is still in middle school for us. Because high school 3 years, just so you know. Anyways, uh, in ninth grade, he was like, let's make a movie. And we were like, all right, sure, let's make a movie. We made a movie about like how work is important and stuff. And I was the main character. But only was the main character because they typecasted me. Oh my god, they typecasted me. They were like, okay, like we need like a very hardworking girl who is like shy. And they were like, oh, she's shy. Gas her. That was so fucking annoying. But anyway, okay, I'll go back. I'll come back to this later. I want to talk about the stages of my life in acting. Okay, so basically, I remember. Okay, I don't remember much plays. I don't know what I did, but there was this one where I auditioned for it. It was like in sixth grade in school, not real audition. Auditioned for like in school to like for this play, which I did really well in the audition. They were like, oh, but the audition process was so weird. Basically, they didn't tell us to prepare for anything until we came there, and they were like people telling us, so you they give you this play where you're a secretary and people work, and I was like, man, I'm fucked. You know why? Because I can't speak French and it had to be in French, and I was like, man, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I only know how to act, not speak French. So yeah, and like, what was it? What was I supposed to say? And like, so it wasn't like one by one, obviously. It was like a group of people. I was with three classmates, I think. they got us inside together and like we play. I played the secretary and I was like speaking because I didn't know to speak French. I was like, I gotta be careful. And then next they were telling us to walk like animals and we were like, what? So I was like, and then they told us I'm dying. And then they told us to like start if we know how to sing. I was like, fuck no, I don't know how to sing. I always I always knew I wasn't a singer. I to this day, like when I'm singing to myself and when someone comes through the door, I'm like, shit, no, I can't sing. And for the last like part of the audition, they were like, do you wanna do something that basically they knew my whole schmiz schmick. What is it? What is the word? Schmick, smidge, smidge, you know, smidge, skimsh, smish. I don't know. The whole you knew my whole thing that I did, the play that I will do by myself, the one man show. And they were like, why don't you try being a grandma and like have three or four and like the rest of my friends are like my daughters. And it was really fun. I was like very like a negative grandma and I was like they were like my 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 daughters and I would be like, you shut your mouth. I don't know what you you know like this in a grandma voice. And they really loved it and really laughed and I would like chase them. I would act like I have what is it called, a stick, and like chase my daughters with it, and that was really fun. I like really liked it and I got casted, yay. But the thing is they were gonna cast me in a like a bigger role, but they really didn't know what to cast. They were gonna cast me in a bigger role, but I didn't speak French and I was really bad and they were like, "Ah, what the fuck we do with this?" Like shit, this girl is useless. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what the play was about. It's about like it's called. I think I don't know the exact title. I forgot, but it was like the African animals or something. The African animals. So the whole story was about that, like the animals that like are coexisting with each other, but like there's like three animals that are trying like there's evil animals that are trying to take over their like treasure. It's essentially like a metaphor saying that like when like first countries came to colonize us in Africa, like came to take our treasure, but like we are stronger and we overcome it, stuff like that, I think. So yeah, that was the whole thing. Basically the story was about like this grandma telling stories to her to her what? To her grandchildren. Like she would show them, like tell them the story of like how animals coexisted. Basically, yeah, because I said I didn't speak French, I got I got pushed into like a role. To be fair, they only tried like one of the grandchildren with me. I didn't have a script back then, so like I didn't know. I was like, just fighting with the other grandchild. But anyways, I got casted as a fox that doesn't speak. Just gets on the stage and like okay, so basically the whole like the good animals just get on the stage and like they like coexist, are funny, they're speaking with each other, and then like the what is it? A bull. There we go. A bull. Basically, the bull gets like first, and he's like he tries to steal the treasure, and we had like a actual treasure thing, treasure box, and then I enter second, and like I'm a fox, and like I like a fox, I'm like walking on four, obviously, because we're animals. I'm like, hmm, hmm, hmm. I'm like looking at people, like, hmm. I'm like I grab the treasure, snatch it from his hand, and like, and he's looking at me, and I'm like. You are not getting this. And like third comes the dragon, which is not a real animal. I don't know why they decided to add a dragon. Also, this kind of racist to foxes. I don't know why foxes and bulls are the bad animals. Dragons don't exist, but why are foxes and bulls bad, as in evil animals? I love foxes actually. My favorite animal is a phoenix fox. They're so adorable. They're so cute. But I liked being a fox. It was fun. Also, the treasure actually had chocolate in it, but I didn't get to eat it because I was a respectful, adultish kid, which is not a good idea. Not a good thing. Right now, I'm like, didn't want to come out. At the age of 8, I'm not 18. At the age of 20, I'm like being more childish and like doing stuff the way I want it and like having saying my interests more openly and like acting more childish because I didn't get to do that when I was a child. So I was like, that's not a good thing. You need to live as a child because living as a child is a good thing. You're meant to live as a child. You know, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I never got to eat the chocolates. I'm so fucking mad. But yeah, we did win. We got a certificate. That's the only thing. I mean, it's good. You can have it. I can have it in my portfolio if I ever to decide to do this. Like I gotta. Oh my god! I gotta tell you. Once we like won. We like won like certificate. I don't think we won like something big because like we would go a lot of places and like do our play. And like once we won, like they gave us a certificate and they gave us to the girls, they gave them baby dolls. Imagine, like just walk with me. Yeah, we have like a lot of younger kids, but majority of us were in sixth grade. So imagine with me, you're a sixth grader getting a doll, and you're like, what the fuck? I used to have the doll, I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. And the guys, they gave him like a truck. They were like, what the fuck is this? Anyways, yeah, it was a fun time. Loki, I need to tell you something. Okay, while getting ready, like when they were making our costume, I need to show you a photo. Like, 'cause I have a very cute photo of me in my fox suit. When they were like making our suits, they were like, "Oh, bring a hat, bring like a hat, and like we'll sew the costume into it." And I'm telling you, she started sewing into my hair, and I'm like, "Ow!" And she's like, "Oh, am I sewing into your hair?" Yeah, man. What? I'm pretty sure she snatched a few hairs of my head while doing that. But it was really fun. It was fun because we didn't get to study. There were a lot of times we didn't go to class and we just go practice, and go into like to do our own like shows. It was fun. Anyways, the second thing we did in school, as I told you, it was the movie. Cause oh yeah, I did do okay. So basically, in seventh grade, I think, or eighth grade, I'm not sure. We did a play. Like we performed the animal play, obviously, because we were like still there, and the school has this annual theater week or 3 days. I'm not sure what it was, and like we'll do that. So like I did do an English one. I still had a paper, but I think I threw it away. It was an English one. Like the teacher obviously did do like a little bit of casting and thing, and like I was one of the only ones who could speak English. I mean, we didn't have. I mean, we were kids. We wouldn't be like really that good at English. I just was good at English because I have to watch a lot of stuff in subtitles and was reading Webtoon at that time. I think I was. Anyways, I don't remember my well, my well. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this also a grandma story. Basically, it's about. Now that I think about it, it's so sad. Basically, it's about like putting grandma down in like like a house, like what is it? Retirement house. Oh my god, what a story they got us doing as kids. Anyway, this one is about like basically I'm a bad person in this because I'm like speaking with my friend, which was actually my real life friend as well. Well, like speaking, I'm telling her, oh yeah, so your grandma still lives with you. I don't remember the script by the way. I have no idea. Your grandma's still living with you. Actually, we put up our grandma retirement home. And that's just the best thing ever. I'm like, yeah, like I'm literally such an obnoxious person. And that time I really didn't understand social clues and like the gravity of this retirement house. Like she was like saying, "Oh, oops, oh your grandma's so annoying. This is I said a word that was like that took me so long to understand what it was, so long to get out of my obnoxious, annoying, something like that. It was so funny, and like in the end, I don't think they put her in the house. I don't think they, because that's horrible. What the hell? Like you can take her, like you can stay with grandma. Why are you putting her in a retirement house? Anyway, that was like the second play I've ever did in my life. Imagine I've ever did in my life, and I was like loving to do a lot of. Oh yeah, there was one play I wanted to be in, and the teacher wouldn't let me do it because he fucking hated my guts. That teacher needs a whole damn story about him. He literally hated me. So annoying. I'm like we still live in the same like neighborhood because my school is like nearby me, and like whenever I go outside, I'm like I don't want to go. I don't want to come across him. I pray and pray and pray. Even if I see him, I did once see him, and I was like, he traumatized me for life. That even I am like not. I don't want to see him. I don't want to come across him. Anyways, the movie, the movie that I got stereotype casted onto it. Anyways, so it's about like the value of work and stuff, and so like I was a daughter of. You never see me reacting to this because there's a lot of people who are not on the internet. I don't want to expose and put people on the internet. So you're not gonna see this unless I become famous and people find out on their own. That's gonna be a problem. But no, don't look for it. I'm not even gonna. You're not gonna know. Basically, I was a daughter of a maid, and like we worked for this house, and the daughter of that house, we both go well, both basically in the same class when we go to the same class, and like she bullies the hell out of me, but in reality we're friends. Like not in the movie. In reality we're friends, but like um, what was I gonna say? Oh, basically yeah. So me, I don't like that my mom is like working so like alone and I'm not doing anything. So like I go outside and start selling bread because I feel bad. Because I feel bad for my mom. Anyways, and my mom like finds out. I'm just gonna summarize the movie for you. 'Cause it's not like a short. We did not win shit, but like I'm just still gonna summarize this movie for and we would and my mom found out and she got so fucking mad at me and she was like, why? I'm sending you to study, I'm not sending you to work. Why are you doing this? And she got so mad and I'm like, it's so funny because my mom is like 5 months younger than me. 5 months younger than me and I'm like, why are we doing this? Oh, that was so funny. Like my mom is younger than me. And basically, I had really a lot of issues with this movie because we didn't have a script, by the way. We really didn't have a script. We didn't have a script. My teacher would just be like, okay, so you gotta say this line. Why? That's so annoying. You gotta say this line and basically me and him have different accent. Basically, I live in like the northern side of Morocco, and I don't have a northern accent of Morocco. That only comes out like with certain people that like are northern, and I'm like, oh, somewhere. But like before in middle school, I really didn't have it. I wouldn't really speak in it. Because yeah, because my parents are not from the north side. My parents are from like the middle side of Morocco. I call it the middle side. I think it's the middle side because it's not the. Oh, we can say west. No, no, maybe yeah, the middle, whatever. So it's not from the south. What was I saying? Yeah, and like we would say the lines differently. Anyway, that movie was so poorly done. If we filmed it with a phone, it would have looked better than it being filmed with this guy. This guy that studies with us brought this dude he knows that has a camera, and that camera, I don't know what happened with the camera, but the quality looked shit. If I like brought my my Sony camera that is like, what is it? I made a few vlogs with this and the camera is not bad. It's better than whatever that is. Yeah, my DCS Sony Super Cybershot. This one. This would have looked better than whatever the fuck. So bad and like it's edited all over the place. Also, it's like over 30 minutes and when we had to like represent it in awards, it was supposed to be like 10 minutes and we like cut it out to 10 minutes and that was crazy. Anyways, so we did not get anything for that movie, rightfully so. The other movies were like really good. Actually really good. Like the production was good and ours was like filmed on a calculator. So I was like, yeah, we're not winning. But I did, okay, so this was like a kind of a breaking moment for me. I was essentially the main character, right? I essentially was the main character, but like a lot of the others were like main characters as well. But the thing is, I didn't, okay, so my friend who was like my bully won an award and like okay, just to say this, she was good. She was like really good and like really good being mean actually. She like we had a scene where she tries to bully me and like she's just ripping out of her head, so she's not saying actual script and like and like she comes at me, she's like, "Ah, do you like my old clothes?" She was really mean girl about it. I'm like trying to defend myself like, why do you care? It's like she's like, why do I care? She's like, I'm like defending myself and saying like, why do you care? Why are you being so mean to me? Stop being mean to me. Oh, cause I have a friend and they were like mean to her as well. Like there were four of them, and she was like the head of the group, the leader of the group, and like she was like, huh, what do you care? And like she pushed me. She pushed me against the wall. And like trying to act, she like pushed she was like holding me by the collar, and like she pushed my head slightly to the wall, and like my head actually hit the wall hard. I was like, this bitch, and we are friends in real life. This bitch just like pushed me to the wall, and like I was like, oh my god, this is good. I feel like I'm crying. I was actually gonna cry, but my friend character, the friend that is actually my friend character, we're not friends, but uh, she was like starting to saying a monologue, and she was like, blah, 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 you know, that doesn't mean that you're less than a person. I'm like, I'm trying to get those tears out, and like, what the fuck is she saying? Out of it. Anyways, that was fun. But in the end, like, the resolution in the end didn't make sense because, like, the teacher was it was like such a teacher made us and also this Islamic teacher made us like make out no make up. How did you just say that? I said Islamic teacher. Make up, make up. My god, I actually said make out. No, that sounds you'd see a story like this where not the Islamic part. You'll see a story like this. Oh my god, it's hot. You'll see a story like this where like, oh, the she's bullying me, she's my maid. I'm her maid, but she's so fucking hot. Oh lord. God damn it. No, I made makeup. Makeup. Hope she doesn't see this video or she'll be like, what? We did not. That did not happen. Ah, why did I see that? I've been having a lot of slip of a tongue these days. I don't know why this happens. I'm straight for the record. I don't know why the fuck this happened. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I didn't like the resolution because it was like my friend character was came out came out to the teacher in like middle of the class. He was like talking about the value of work in Islam, and she came out and was like, "Teacher, actually, there's has been a lot of things happening. Those girls, the redacted, have been bullying Moon for a long time, and I don't like to see it." And the teacher was like, "Thank you. So why would like why this happened?" And like he scolded me as well, and I was like, "Why are we doing it?" Also, the teacher was also like just ad-libbing. He wasn't like really didn't have a script. He was just like say something that he usually says. It was a really nice teacher. It was a really nice teacher. I wasn't good at Islamics. If you know, you know. But like, no, don't say it like that. I keep saying if you know, you know, and I don't mean it in a bad way. But yeah, I'm not gonna go further into this. But it was a good teacher, and like I did get like good. Did I just do that? It was a good teacher. I used to get like good grades in his Islamic classes. I was better than ever, and then like after is I finished like middle school, then I was like, I was really good. But yeah, um, and like he made us like stand up. Basically, the script he made us stand up like in the middle to the class and was like, Moon, and you have to like make up. I almost said the same thing again. Oh my god. I'm so hot. I need my oh friend. The teacher was like, you have to make up. And we came to each other with like she was like, I'm sorry for what I did to you. And I was like, it's okay. And she like hugged me and was like, if someone does something to you, just tell me. Like, that doesn't fucking happen. That's like a fairy tale. Even while filming that, I was like, that doesn't happen. If the script was in my hand, I would make myself like die or something because that's how life is. It's like after the teacher makes us make up. Why didn't we make it into bullying more? I don't know what's the value of work because we didn't do anything jack shit about the value of work. It didn't make sense. The theme was more like bullying. If we did bullying and like it had consequences just such as me dying in the end, that would have been good. Like it would have shown. Oh my god, I'm so smart. It would have shown like it follows the same thematic, but in the end, I actually die because like even though like in front of the teacher, she was like, ah, like let's make up. We are good now, and if someone bullies you, just tell me. I would help you and stuff. And but like something happened, I'm like, I think I think she's not gonna bully me anymore. But like something happened, she's like, hey, meet me here, and I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna be friends? She kills me. That would have been like a really good finish to it, and like, I mean, it's like PG, but like blood falling, like blood, like I'm just on the floor like this, and the blood falls like this, and then written, "No more bullying." That would have been epic. We would have won something. It really didn't give us anything. It made a very bad script. that a lot of scenes were so necessary and didn't really have to be there. Anyway, that was the last thing I actually acted in. No, I'm lying. In that time, like before COVID, this happened before COVID. So yeah. Oh, I remembered. After doing this, like we had okay, so we had like some exams and then like we were studying stuff. At that period of time, I was getting really, really sick. Like I had like really bad stomach issues and it really I didn't really go to school much. And at that time there was like a something for me to do. My dad was like, "Oh, there's this people that are gonna come and like do a movie. This Korean people are coming to do a movie." I was like, and they need like people to just like be in the background, you know. I was like, hell yeah, I want to do that. So I went to it and like was like, I so basically I told my dad I can speak Korean, which I do. I'm not lying. But I don't know if I was worse at that time, but like I can like okay, so basically I'll tell you what my level is. I can't read, I can't write at all. I've never tried to learn Hangul in my life because I am weird. This could have been a good actually think about it from time to time. I'm like I should really learn it because there's nothing to lose. So basically if I can I can watch a variety show because it's like normal speaking. I don't say K-drama because K-drama uses a special language that's like a little bit harder than how normally people speak. So that's see sometimes I use like the really words. I'm like, what? So yeah, that's yeah. So like I can understand what people say. I can speak a little bit, but that's where my level ends. I can't read, I can't write, which is a very bad thing when it comes to a language. Uh, yeah, this is like the opposite I have with French. The French I can write and I can read, but like I can't speak it well. So they like switch with each other. And French, like I didn't want to learn it. For Korean, like I can learn it. But the thing with Korean is we're in a day and age that Korean people who are not Korean that learn Korean are cringe and like Koreaboos and stuff. So it's really hard. Anyways, I went there. I was like really late, really like I think I have a photo. I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, my dad like obviously drove me there. Ah, how he knows. There's the guy like that was is like casting people. Just like the street people. I don't know what background characters. Yes, there we go. Casting background characters was like he knew him because my dad was okay. I'm just gonna tell you, my dad like there's some entertainment. Not like it was not never on TV besides the news when they interview random people. That was like the only. But he knew people in like the entertainment, not like oh my god, actors, directors, like but people who like do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like filming this and that in small like local places. And so like they were came and those I had this opportunity. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. So like they went there. I was like, so I heard there were like a lot of people at the table. For background character, obviously they don't in cast they don't do like audition and stuff. They were just like, what's your height? No idea. I'm just like there guessing what my height and weight is. Because at that time, okay, so this is gonna be another video because I had ED at that time, like very bad. I, it was like the beginning of it, in the beginning of it. So like I really didn't know what my weight is. So I was like guessing. It's like 50 kilograms. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna tell you that. Guess it, whatever like my shoe size, I think, or something. And then I was like, oh, so you heard you speak a little bit Korean? I was like, yeah, there were all Moroccans there, so I didn't have a way to prove it. Like, just he wrote it like she speaks Korean. Lol. Probably was like a. And like I took mug shots. I was like, that was so fun. You know what the sad part about this? It got cancelled because of COVID. I still cry. I still cry about that. I'm still sad about that to this day. I'm like, that would have been my breakthrough. That would have been my big thing. That would have been my breakthrough in the entertainment. Yeah, sure. Anyways, so even until that, okay, I'll tell you. From fourth grade to, we've been talking about this for like 15 minutes. That's crazy. From fourth grade to my second year of high school, I had a goal. I was like, I'm gonna become an actress. I'm gonna go what? This university that is in like the capital. I don't live in the capital. Capital is like, it's like, okay, I'm gonna show you like a map. The capital is here, and I'm here. So like, I have to go. It's like 4 years because it's a university. It's like an entertainment university. And like you have to audition and stuff to like you obviously give them your portfolio, but you have to audition. Basically, COVID broke up when I was in ninth grade. Ninth grade. And like I did because okay, so I'm not a science person, obviously. I suck at math. I really suck at math, so like I did literate, okay, literature or whatever. It's like I did it because that was the only thing I was good. I actually was really smart, and I was like, "Wow, I'm smart." I didn't know that, but like I switched my major in second year of high school. My dad was like, "Why don't you do this?" Because it's arts, and you know, acting is arts as well. I did applied arts. I like did actually like a whole concours. Is it called a concours in it's like a test in English? I don't know. So like I by the way, I need to preface this. I was not someone who draws. I was bad. I couldn't even draw well. Sometimes I come across my old sketchbook. I'm like, holy shit. I just had a pencil and a dream. Like whenever it was so funny because teachers would like ask, "What do you want to become?" And I'll be like, "Actor," and they're like, "Why are you in this major?" Literally, why are you in this major doing this to yourself? Yeah, that major traumatized shit out of me. I realized how life is after that major. Mm. But yeah, in the second year of high school, it was like the worst. Because the second year is when like I switched the major and I was like an art major at that time. It was really bad. It was like stressful. There was a teacher that bullied me. I always have a teacher that bullies me for some fucking reason. I don't know what's with teachers and bullying me. I am so nice, by the way. Hello. I am so nice. And I always have teachers bullying me for some reason because I'm incompetent. That's so funny. Oh, I still think about the makeup. I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Ah, anyways, so like, it was really hard. And at that time, I was like, I don't think I can become an actor. I'm like, okay, so I'll tell you this. I don't really anymore that much, but I'm really scared of. I was really scared of auditions, and that was like one of my biggest problems in life. It was auditions. I was scared of them. I was like walking into a room full of people. How the fuck am I gonna read my lines? I'm like, ugh. But one good thing about this era is that you can just audition from home in front of a camera and they can pick you. But I never tried this. Okay. Also, one of the reasons why I didn't want to go with acting also is because I don't want to act in Morocco respectfully. I don't really like the scripts they write. I don't really like how the whole dramas and how they are. I don't really like it. So like I was like, I can't go outside the country. I don't have the money. My parents aren't rich. We're like normal people. Normal people, yes, because rich are weird. I'm not saying the poor are weird. Only the rich. The rich eat everyone. So like I was like, I don't think I can do it. And at that time I was like, oh man, I was gonna actually do like comics, but I was like, man, Moon, you are not good at drawing. You're not gonna do comics. So like I ended up with graphic design, which I have a degree now. So you got your degree and you know every fucking thing. Got my degree like half a year. A year actually. I got my degree a year ago. Holy shit. Time goes by so fast, and now I'm unemployed. Oh, before I got my degree, I forgot. In my second year, first year actually, of college, they did like those clubs and stuff, and there was a theater club, and I was like, it's just for time's sake, let's do it. I couldn't go a lot of times. Okay, basically the other majors didn't have much internship, but for us, we had to go to a lot of internship. So like we had 3 months in the first year and 4 months in the second year, and it was hard. To be fair, I preferred the going to the internship better than like going to school and studying because that was boring. But anyways, I did find a day where I went because my first internship, I was like, "Can I just come 3 days a week?" And they were like, "Okay." So I was like, "You just come 3 days a week." But like, my schedule just didn't work with them that much. But yeah, I went the first time. Let me tell you, I had really short hair, like a boy cut. I don't know what they call it. Like it's shorter. It's like a pixie, but like a boyish pixie. Boyish pixie. Anyway, you know what I mean. So they were like, we played some theater game, like the one where like you have to remember the words and say it, and like some where we had to like do some shit. And they were like, now it's time for acting. And they were like, oh, I was like, oh, I wonder what the script is about. And then I see it and I'm like, first of all, you made me a man because I have short hair. And like I'm supposed to be okay, so the script. I'm supposed to be an Algerian guy that sucks at soccer. I was gonna say something. Don't worry. Sucks at soccer, but then gets better when he sees a hot woman. Sounds good on a preface, right? The bad thing. Okay, so I'm fine being a man. I don't have any problems with my gender. I'm like liquid, if you want to say. I'm not gender. I'm not like. What the fuck was that? What was the word? Gender liquid? What is it? I'm not non-binary. Non-binary. Gender. What? There was a word like this. Liquid. Gender. Gender fluid. Yes, that was like I'm not like that. I'm just like I don't care if I play a man or I play a woman. I am a woman, but like I don't care if I play a dog even. I don't know if that sounds good. Yeah, like I'm a cool. I was like, yeah, they give me a man. I was like, all right, okay. But the problem is I don't know an Algerian accent. I was supposed to learn it by next week. And I was like, what? Also, I'm supposed to be bad at soccer and suddenly get better at soccer. I can't play soccer. I can't, I can't play soccer. And like then I have to get better. Like I can okay, so I did make them laugh. I'm always making people laugh with my jokes. Cause like basically he's like sees this girl and he's like suddenly I'm like, oh like he's like so And like he's trying to shake her hand, and he's like wiping his sweat, and people laughed, jumped out laughing. Okay, so I just remembered my crush was in that theater thing, and he played like a guy that like helps me, like my friend that helps me like learn how to play soccer. I was like, yeah, this is how we get to talk with a crush. That's fun. With being two guys. That's fun. Anyways, because yeah, that was one of my reasons for going there. Yeah, kill me if you must. I just wanted to go. Hey, anyway, I didn't find it fun. The script was not funny. It was like trying to be funny, and I was like, it's not funny. Like, no. Also, I'm supposed to learn an Algerian accent by next week, and I can't. I don't know how to do it. Like, you can even improvise if you don't know the accent. Like, it's a whole different thing. Because, like, okay, for people who don't know Arabic, Arabic is a language on its own. And, like, everything you know, like Moroccan, Algerian, Tunisian, Saudi Arabia, other places, they're all accents. Like, we all speak in accents. And, like, within the accents, there are other accents and dialects. I think it's a dialect. It is a dialect, sorry. It is a dialect. Algerian is completely different than Moroccan. There's like some words, like when someone who's Algerian starts speaking, I'm like, oh, and then like they flip, because like it's like a mix between Saudi and like Moroccan. I am almost doing the 6-7, and I hate it. It's like a mix between them, because like they start and then like they flip. For me, I was like I've never like really understood it well. You can understand, but like trying to adapt to, I don't know. I just didn't understand why we're putting like an Algerian and Moroccan. Can't we all be Moroccans? Why are we trying to adapt someone else? I don't know why. What's the obsession with this? Like trying to adapt other people's culture when we have our own culture. This is something I want to say. So yeah, I gave up. I was like, you first of all, the day that they had like to present us, it was like a day. It was a day where I have my internship, so I can't be there. I was like, yeah, hi, sorry, I'm not gonna be there. Like, I have an internship, so I mean, they were already like casting another guy to do this because I can't do it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't lie to them. So yeah, I had to drop out of it and never came back and never like I see them in the hallways and stuff. I don't talk to them. I'm like, you people are boring. Yeah, like there was another script I saw and it was so boring. Like, please, did they write it with ChatGPT? I don't know. Like, make I when I joined them, I was like, are we gonna grab an already existing script like any other normal thinking human and like just adapt it? Basically, in middle school we all like all the scripts were like just funny, trying to be funny, but I've always wanted to do like Cinderella. Like Disney. Why do we not do this? I want to do it. Why, even at my old ass age, my big age, like I'm an adult, but I still want to be Cinderella and want to be Snow White. Why can't we do this? I want to be Snow White. Why not? I want to be Hamilton. Why can't we? Oh my God. I saw the other day on TikTok, it was like an Egyptian, like some Egyptian student. I think they were, I don't know if they were college students or high school students, but they were like doing Hamilton. I was like, I want to see it. Like, I live so far. It's so close, yet so far. Anyway, that's my story with acting. And what I said, like, I started, like, coming back to watching K-drama a lot this years. I'm like, this past few 2 years like that. I'm like, man, I really miss acting. Like I watch a lot of Smosh. And I'm like, I hear what they when they talk about acting, when they do stuff. And I'm like, man, I really miss acting. I really miss this like fun thing where I get to play a character. And it's really fun. And I can't do this on my own. Not in like the meaning of I don't want to do a one man show anymore. Like, it's fun when you get to do, because for me, when I was a kid, like, I do like lot of laughing and make people laugh, but I want to make people cry as well. That was so, I want to touch your emotions. Yeah, so like, you know what I mean. I want to like do a lot of stuff. I want to act. I miss acting. I want to act. I want to cry. I wanna laugh, I wanna do a lot of stuff. This is the thing with me is that I have so many things I wanna do and so little time. I don't think I don't have time. I'm not running out of time. I'm the person who thinks that I have a lot of times, but I don't know how to grab the opportunity and utilize it. I wanna act so bad, and sometimes I wanna model as well. I'm like, man, can they just look at me like I'm so attractive, like cast me. I'm gonna like grab a bottle of, I don't know, I pose with it. Anyways, okay, I've never like it's been a while since I've been into a camera and I feel like my face shape is changing. I don't know. Because when I was younger, it was like a little bit like this, but then I got a little bit older and it became like, and then it's shrinking. Like, be in your 20s, like, really places. Also, I have a pimple here. It's so annoying. I haven't had pimples in so long. The hormones really love to fuck with me. So yeah, I really miss acting. I really want an opportunity when I can do it. And as I said, I really love doing a lot of things. I love doing YouTube, I love playing games, I love doing a lot of stuff. And I love acting, and I love drawing, and I love ma- writing, and I love a lot of things. And I want to do a lot of things. And I don't want to be restricted to one thing in my life that is like sitting on an office, glued to a computer, regretting my life and regretting my life choices because I didn't get to do what I wanted to do and being miserable. That's the least thing I want in my life because that's like the lowest. Because when I was doing internship, I was like, is this gonna be my life? Do I really want to work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and come to home and like sleep and like repeat the same cycles 6 days a week because Morocco loves to work your ass even in Saturdays. And Saturday, like, you just work half a day, but it still doesn't make sense. I don't want to curse while saying it. I don't want to say that. And if you want that life, I mean, good for you, but I don't. I've never been like, I really never been someone who would love to be restricted to one thing, and it sucks that not everyone has the luxury to do that. And like it's hard because you need a job and you need to gain money because the rich need to eat you. And like you just work day and night just not to do the things you want to do. It's so bad. And I wish we could do whatever we want to do. And it sucks. Anyway, thank you for coming to my podcast. I don't want to call it a podcast. Oh, thank you for coming. This was fun. I like talking for an hour and 10 minutes. It's really fun, really enjoyable, and I want to do more of this. I like talking. I mean, this one I had a topic. I don't know about, I'm not sure about the next one. What is it gonna be like? Also, it's like I've been wanting to do like video essays, and I hate video essays in a way. And I was like, why don't you just like open a camera, grab my mic, and like just start talking? That would be better. Cause it's like that one guy who like sits in a library. What is his name? Wallace? He shaved his head recently. Like like saw that he shaved his head. So yeah. Anyway, do whatever you want to do. Live your life to the fullest. Listen to me, a girl with her whole wall. Like, if I have to turn this, my whole page is gonna go with a bunch of shit on her wall and a microphone and a bad camera with like dim lighting. Do whatever you want to do. Uh, it's bad. It's. I wrote this line in a. Okay, I'm just gonna tease it like that. So I had a dream. I had a dream where like there was this webtoon looking manhwa looking story happening. So today I had a dream. Last night probably. Yeah, I had a dream about this manhwa trope, but like it was like POV story, like I could see it. So basically the story is like this. She they're both king and queen of the nation, and like they were getting along like pretty well, and he like was heads over heel for her, but some misunderstanding happened and he thought she was cheating on him, and like I think he kicked her out of the palace, and something like it's a little bit of magic. So when he like lost his trust in her, the whole nation was like divided, and people who supported him, their clothes turned gray. I don't know if it was gray or black, but people who supported her, their clothes turned red. And like basically she was like left outside the palace. Like she didn't want to come back home, and was like trying to gather people, like people that could help her and her supporters so she can come back. And some people were attacking her because like they're the king's supporters. And like she came back to the palace and it was wrecked for some reason. And she was like trying to get back. She was like almost went down this. Like, there was a crack on the floor, and she almost like went down, and like down the crack and like dropped. And like something pulled her at that moment, and I'm so mad. I woke up at that moment. I was like, please, please. And I woke up and I like went back trying to sleep, and it didn't work. That was like really maddening for me. So because I was trying to sleep again to come back to this stream, I was like, man, this is good. I also like made a little sketch of them. I don't really know how they look like, but I just was like, it's probably how they look like. I'm not really good, but I wanted to sketch them out. That was so fun. I'm like, should I write this out? I'm not good of an artist to make a comic, but should I write this out? I'm like, this is too good for me to keep it like my memories. Maybe. That sounds fun. Would people eat this up? I don't know. And I was like, oh my god, I need to write that. And I'm writing it. If you want to hear the story, it's like about this girl. This girl, she's like a daughter of a count. Yeah, she's a daughter of count. Her name is Penelope, because I love the name Penelope. Her name is Penelope. She's like, her name is Penelope, she's the daughter of a count, and there's like the king, which his name is Theodore. He's the king, he's like only 27, because the former king died early. And like, they meet in this ball banquet. Imagine, I forget, I wrote this shit myself. It's like they meet in a banquet, and like Penelope was like, okay, this is the last thing. I'm just gonna tell you whatever. And she tells him like how she is getting married off. They met in a balcony like place because he stepped up to breathe a little bit of air. She was like, I know you're a stranger, my king. She knows he's her king, but still, I know you're a stranger, your highness, majesty. Sorry, I keep writing your highness and remembering you shouldn't refer to a king as your highness. You should refer to him to your majesty. Even though I don't really care about historical accuracy because I'm mixing the 19th century and the 18th century and the 17th century together. But who cares, man? They're not gonna come at me and be like, you are disrespecting us. Europeans. Wow, did you just say Europeans like that? Europeans. Anyway, she like tells him like, yeah, I'm getting married off, and I don't want that. I don't want to get married off. Why do I not have a say in my life? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna like run away and stuff. And like she's telling him, and she tells him this thing. He's like, but like if you get out, aren't you scared that something's gonna happen to you, like get attacked and stuff? She's like, no, I'm not scared. I'd rather be. I'd rather die free than die regretting. Is a thing I wrote for her, and it's like I'm so smart. I'm like, that's so deep. Who could think of this rather than me? I am overhyping myself sometimes. I really love this line. Like I have it, and like I'm like when I wrote it, I was like, oof, that's good, Moon. That's really really good. So yeah, that's. I will release this, by the way. Like I will tell you, not tell you. I already have like an Instagram account which I have not uploaded anything in it, but like I'm gonna like I need a. I still don't have a name for this story. I wrote 4 chapters. I still don't have a name. I really can't think of a name. Should I make it like your typical manhwa name, which was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. What is the hook in this story is that she proposes a marriage, like a contract marriage with the king. It's fun. Yeah, basically, like because like they speak together and he's like, I wish you the best. Like it's like being genuine good human, which you don't see a lot these years. And he's like, man, why am I forgetting my own story? You know what? I have it. I used to actually write in um shit, what is it? In Word, and I was like, yeah, let me switch to Docs. Even though like scared. Wait. I'll read something to you. Yeah, okay, I'll read the aren't you scared part. Aren't you scared? Why should I? If you go with your plan, you might die the minute you step foot outside. No, I'm not scared. Sure, I might die, but at least I did what I wanted to do. I'd rather die free than die regretting. Oof, that's better than what I said. Did I say that? Did I say I'd rather die free than die regretting? Sorry for telling you all this. The last person I told this to, they laughed in my face, so I guess it's laughable. No, pardon me? You're allowed to live however you like. I don't think it's laughable what you want to do. Perhaps the person who laughed lacks some brains to understand that. It was my father. I don't care. I'm the king. I was like, well, I can talk behind his back. Who cares? Penelope lets out a chuckle and says, did you ever want to be free, Your Majesty? Of course I did. And you stopped? Rather than stopped. I paused. So loud. I paused. I have a kingdom to rule, but that doesn't mean my citizens have to do the same. It's my duty for you to be comfortable and have a choice. Maybe I should add a new law because of what you said. Marriage should be discussed matter between 2 parties. See? Okay, and she like he has to leave, and he was like, it was nice talking to you, Lady Penelope. I hope your journey goes well. If one day you come back to Dianoia, it's the country I made up. I forgot what it means. It like has to do with gray, I think. I'd love to hear gray. I forgot. Wow, I came up with the name and I forgot why I did that. I'd love to hear all about your adventure. Farewell for now. He lets out a soft smile and heads toward the door. Before he could reach the handle, Penelope grabs him by the arm. Is there something wrong, my lady? I guess I have to postpone my journey, Your Highness. What do you... See, I wrote my highness. I need to write your majesty. Let's get married, Your Majesty. The stunned king couldn't even let a single word out. From the shock while Penelope was smiling brightly, what could have compelled her to propose? This is how, like, the first chapter ends. It's so funny. Aren't I so smart? Stop. Someone's gonna come to my comment and be like, oh my god, you're so fucking full of yourself. Because you are illegal to be full of yourself in this day and age. You can be confident because it's illegal. You have to be like, I hate myself and I think I'm ugly and I think I'm not smart. I think I'm fucking stupid, and people have to come in the comments and be like, no, you're not. Please don't say this about yourself. Oh my god, you're so. Why did I do that? It's like, all right, wait. Tomorrow I'm gonna go watch. I've been talking for too long. Tomorrow I'm gonna go watch the Backrooms. By the time the video is out, I already went and watched it because I'm gonna release this video on Fridays. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna go alone. I think I'm gonna like film a little vlog. Me like, come with me. Absolutely. I'm just gonna be like, go into the not like this, obviously. No, I'm just gonna feel myself normally like a person. I hate this whole thing that people, this influencer, come with me to watch the Backrooms. Oh my god. Actually got the tickets, and can you believe it? The tickets are so expensive these days. Actually bought them online, which I haven't done before. And used to just go there and buy the tickets. Which I'm a little sad about. I was like, huh, should I have like waited until then? Oh, I'm worried it's not like gonna be valuable. So like yeah, just bought it. So yeah, thank you for watching this. If you are watching this, because YouTube's been shadow banning me, I think. So yeah, this is fun. I'm not doing this for reviews. I just wanted to. I wanted to talk and talk and talk, and this is the perfect opportunity. Like I've been talking for an hour and 20 minutes. That is crazy. So yeah, that's fun. That's so fun. I can't wait to release. See, I can't wait to do a lot of things in my life because life is meant to be lived, not meant to be just sitting on a chair and regretting why I didn't do this and why I didn't do that. This is why my life, like, I don't have much regrets besides the time I sold my keyboard, and I'm so sad about that. My piano keyboard. Why did I do that? Just to buy fucking clothes because I wanted to have cool clothes. Can you imagine? I'm so mad about this. I was like, what the fuck was wrong with my 14 years old self buying fucking. Oh, Jesus. Anyways, thank you for being here until the end. If you are. And I hope I didn't bore you. And I was like a good conversationist. Because you're talking to me right now. Imagine it. Hello. How are you? Yeah, I bet you're eating right now. I bet you are. Or like, you're just sitting on the toilet watching me. You dirty. Anyway, thank you. I'm gonna end this video with my biceps. Ew. But yes, keep staring at them. By the way, don't go to the gym. They're natural. Anyway, bye bye. See you on the next one. Where I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. Bye bye.